Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to do the part 1 of the basic geometry terms. So now let us see some terms. So all of you know this is very common one, that this is a point. So what is actually a point? Is an exact location in space or any flat surface, and the point has no dimension. So now here, can you see a line with these arrows? So this is a line. Why do we say this one? So line is a collection of points that continues without end in both directions, means we can extend this line till infinity, this also till infinity. So these arrows are shown in line. So now we can see here points. So this is called a line segment. So whenever these are fixed, so line segment is a part of a line which two endpoints, means suppose I say draw a line segment of 5 centimeters. So you know this should be 5 and it should not exceed 5 centimeters. So these 2 points, they are fixed. So this we have to put with the dots. Now in the next one we can see there is a fixed point over here and there is an arrow here. So this is called a ray. So ray starts from one point and extends in one direction forever. Means this, wherever there is an arrow, means this can go till infinity. But here this point is fixed. Now you can see here there are 3 points on the same line. So these are called the collinear points. So collinear points are points that lie on the same line. So they lie on the same line. They are called the collinear points. Now you can see the points, they are not on the same line. So these are called the non-collinear points. So non-collinear points are points that don't lie on the same line. So these are called the intersecting lines. So here this is a point of intersection. So we can say this one, intersecting lines are lines that pass to the same point. This is the same point and they are passing to the same point. They are called the intersecting lines. Now the perpendicular lines. So this, when we draw this one, and this says that this is, even sometimes in some places you won't see this box. So whenever we have like this, means this is called a perpendicular. So perpendicular lines are lines that intersect. This is 90 degree. A plane, this is a plane, is a flat surface that extends endlessly in all directions. So now you can see this is a line. These are the points A and B. In mid of it we have C. So this and this, both the distance is the same. So we can say this is the C is the midpoint of A and B. So midpoint of a segment divides the segment into two segments of equal length. Means these two sides, the segments are equal. Then comes an acute angle. So acute angle is an angle that is less than 90 degrees. So now this is, this is 90 degree. So inside this, it can be this one less than 90 degree, that is called the acute angle. So this is 45. So this is less than 90 degree. This is the right angle. Means right angle is an angle that is exactly 90 degree. And the obtuse one, this is 90. Outside this one, whatever the angle, they are called the obtuse angle. So obtuse angle is an angle that is greater than 90 degree. That is greater than 90 degree. Now this is a straight angle. So straight angle means this angle will be 180 degree. So straight angle is an angle that is exactly 180 degree. Now this angle, this is called the outside one, this is called the reflex angle. Means here the reflex angle is an angle that is greater than 180 but it is less than 360. It should always be greater than 180 but it should be less than 360 degree. Then now you can see this one whole thing, this is 360, means this is the full angle. Full angle is an angle that is exactly 360 degree. Now many times there is a confusion between the complementary angles and the supplementary angles. So these all terms you should be aware of this when you are learning geometry. So I have given this all the terms. This is just if those who know, that is a revision for them. So now complementary angles are angles that add up to 90 degrees. Suppose now it can be here, when you add this both, it should be 90. So it can be anyways. Now even it can be now, this will be 30 and 60. So both when you add, it should be 90 degree. So these are that add up to 90 degree. So these angles can be anything, but when you add both of them, it should be 90 degree. Same over here, when you add this angle, and this is a separate angle and this is a separate angle. When you add this, suppose now let us consider this as 1, this as 2. When you add 1 plus 2, it should be 180 degree. So they are called as supplementary angles. So supplementary angles are angles that add up to 180 degree. This whole part should be 180. Now the adjacent angles. The adjacent angles means now angles with a common side and a common vertex. So this is the vertex of this one here. So they are at the side here. So one is angle 1 and angle 2. They are the adjacent angles. Now the linear pair. So this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. The linear pair means it should be 180 degree. Linear pair of angles are adjacent angles. They are adjacent means at the side, but they form a straight line. And that means the angle 1 plus angle 2, that is 180 degree. This you have to remember in linear pair. Now in this one, whenever there's here, so these and this one, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. They are called the vertically opposite angles. Again here what we can say, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So angle 1 is angle 2. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So vertically opposite angles are angles that have a common vertex. Means this is the vertex which is common and whose arms are formed by the same lines, and vertically opposite angles are equal. So angle 1 is angle 2 and angle 3 is angle 4. Now the transversal line, these are the parallel lines, and this line whichever passes through these two parallel, this is called the transversal. So straight line which cuts two or more straight lines. It can be three also. So it can be two or more straight lines at distinct point is called a transversal line. Now these are the parallel lines, this is a transversal, and you can see inside this one, these are the angles, they are called the interior angles. So we can say 3, 4, 5 and 6 are interior angles. Now again these are the parallel lines, this is a transversal. Outside of one, this part and this part, angle 1, 2 and this 7, 8, they are called the exterior angles. So exterior angles, angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8 are the exterior angles. Now the corresponding ones. Now see here, corresponding means now this 1 and 5. Then it will be 2 and 6. Then 3 and 7. And 4 and 8. They are called the corresponding angles. Then the alternate interior angles. Means it should be interior, but it should be alternate. So how it will be? This is the transversal. So once one of the angle should be here, the second should be here. So can you see here x? We can put here x over here. So 3 is equal to angle 6. Angle 3 is equal to angle 6 and angle 4 is equal to angle 5. So they are the alternate interior angles. And alternate exterior angles means now here angle 1 is equal to, we have to see on the other side, angle 8 and angle 2 is equal to angle 7. So these are the alternate exterior angles. So now what we can see here, that angle, interior angles means here when you add this one, these two of them on this transversal, they should be 180 degree. And when you add this 4 and plus 6, it should be 180 degrees. So what we can say, interior angles on the same side of transversal. When they are on the same side of the transversal, because this is a transversal, they are on the same side. So it should be, these both should be 180 and these both should be 180. So interior angles are on the same side of transversal. That will be angle 3 plus angle 5 is 180. Angle 4 plus angle 6, that is 180. Now this is a triangle. This is 1, 2, 3 we can say. So we know in that this when you add all these three, it should be 180. So we say angle sum property of a triangle. Sum of all angles in a triangle should be 180. Means angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3, that should be 180 degree. So the next one. So this is a triangle and this is the extended part of it. So we can say this is the exterior angle property of a triangle. If a side of a triangle is produced, the exterior angle form is equal to this is the exterior angle which is outside the triangle. It should be the sum of these two interior angles. This exterior angle should be the sum of these two interior angles. So something, this will be 30 suppose and this will be 45. For example, so you have to add this both, and that will be the 75 will be the exterior angle. So if a side of a triangle is produced, the exterior angle form is equal to the sum of two interior opposite angles. So angle 4 is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. So you have to add this both one. So this is important. So now here, if this is the angle, the point, this is the meeting of these two lines, this is called the vertex of it. So we can say the initial point is the vertex of the angle. So this one. So now the next one, let us see the difference between the equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, and the scalene triangle. Equilateral triangle means all the three sides are equal, means three congruent sides. Isosceles triangle means this and this side is equal, so there we have two congruent sides. And the scalene triangle means all these three sides are unequal, so we can say no congruent sides. So by this one we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of the other parts. Thank you.